Before we start this video,
Hi Diamonds, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about school, how I personally manifested my easy school life, changed it 180, and literally have a school life that is customized to my taste. So if you want to be the Blair Waldorf of your school, keep watching. By the way, I am no longer in school anymore because I graduated university, but I can tell you I am the CEO of manifesting a perfect school life. Like nobody does it like me. Let me show you where I am at because this is not the normal location that I film in. It is a hotel. I don't know, I might show you guys the hotel in my YouTube membership because I'm making that happen. Because a lot of people told me they can't pay on Patreon for some reason. So I'm just gonna do whatever I'm doing on Patreon over here on YouTube as well. And if you want to know what extra content I post on Patreon, skip to the end of this video to find out. So let's go ahead and summarize all the things that I manifested for school first. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long list. Okay, so first, I manifested extra weeks off school completely given by the school, Zoom classes, no homework, putting in zero effort but getting the grades that I want, desired courses, holy shit, it's a lot. People changing, so teachers changing their attitudes to students, teammates, roommates, dorms that I want to be in, school giving me money, yeah, school giving me money, reduced tuition, canceled classes, and more. I'm not going to mention every single success story in this video because obviously I cannot fit it all in, but as you can tell by now, yes, I am the CEO of manifesting a perfect school life, and yes, I am the queen of trolling school. And I wasn't always like this, by the way. I was actually very depressed over school. I had a really stressful school life. I was always pulling all-nighters for college for the first 2 years, and I was a very hard worker in high school, actually. You would never see me doing this now, but I was that person who would rewrite my notes of 2 years of biology for 3 times. Literally from beginning to end, I was a zero efficiency clown. I was also that student who desired validation, super brainwashed by the education system. I was a victim to school. I thought that I must do something in order to be rewarded. So I would put myself down, I would not think that I'm enough, and I kept chasing and chasing for validation. I probably did that for 7 years plus. This is just to let you know how drastic the change is if you change your mindset. Right, so let's start with overall how to manifest an easy school life. Then I'll show you success stories one by one with receipts. Given that it was a 180 change, you might think I had to persist a lot, like it took a lot of time to manifest. No, it didn't. It was actually the summer that I first got to know LOA, Law of Assumption, that I looked back on every single thought I had about school, reflected on those assumptions, and I was like, oh my god, like they're so toxic. No wonder I was stressed out about school because I was affirming that I was stressed out. I was focusing my awareness on the stressful school life. I was so desperate for a change that I was like, okay, stop. I'm not affirming stress no more. This word is canceled. I am not affirming homework no more. This word is also canceled. I wanted to live better, and that was the motivation for me to be my new self, the person who has the easy school life. Even if I hadn't witnessed it before in my life, like I never experienced an easy school life. I was in Asian schools when I was a kid. So, you know, even when I was a child, I never experienced having an easy school life. But it was now or never for me because it was summer and school was about to start, and I never ever want to experience what I experienced back then again. So I was like, even without seeing examples, I must be the first one to be the example. I had to be the change first. And so I picked out all the bad points that I disliked about my previous school life and then revised them all. It was not a long process because obviously there are major points that you dislike about every topic. So for example, I wanted more free time to do whatever I want, to have less homework, to not be stressed, and so I focused on these key points. You can see here I revised how I felt about school and very specific topics like events that impacted me to detach from my old limiting beliefs. At the same time, I also decided to say fuck you to logic, the common limiting logic that people use, and I just invested my energy into being that person now. Like I didn't waver. I didn't choose to waver. There was no time to waver because school starts in 2 weeks, and that's how it kickstarted the snowball snowball effect into me getting whatever the fuck I want more and more with school. By the way, this is all university. All the success stories that I'm gonna talk about are from my junior and senior year in university. Look at this. Is this not so cute, by the way? I'm gonna drink water because... So that was my first success story for you. So continuing, during that time when I was scripting, I said no logic, right? So I put down I'm gonna have 2 weeks off from the illustration department just because. I was like, since I'm manifesting this already, why don't I just manifest more of what I like? I didn't give it much thought. I didn't question the how. I just wrote it down. I set the intention and left it. And somehow it really did happen. A hurricane came to my area, did not affect my school grounds, and I got to have 1 week off at first, and then the school decided that they will give us 2 weeks off. So after that, I was like, okay, that's possible. Why don't I manifest more days off, more canceled classes, no homework? So I did end up manifesting no homework for one course for the entire semester. Let me go into detail here. So for every course, there are different professors. I chose one of them and he didn't give us homework for the entire semester. He was literally speaking the stuff that I was scripting. Cause remember, I wanted time to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I wanted the freedom, the time to focus on myself and what I want to do and actually enjoy what I do in school. So he was like, there is no pressure to do well. Like literally, that's what he said. He just wanted us to do things for the experience and enjoy them, which is so important for an artist. And additional information, other classes of the same course were having homework, except for mine. And no, he is not a lazy teacher. Nobody missed out on learning anything without homework. So yeah, that was crazy. And the story doesn't just stop there, because I had the same teacher for second year in a different course, and he wasn't like that. Like, he changed, because before year 3, I was still chasing for validation. So I didn't get much compliments at all by teachers. Yeah, I did get okay grades, but I didn't get compliments. I was critiqued, and they were always like, you should do more, you should improve more, you should fix this, fix that. Even when I fixed those things, it would never be enough. So yeah, I also shifted my experience with teachers as well. At this point, do you see how many conditions I have for my school life? Like, I actually have a lot. Like, I have a list, because when I scripted, you don't have to script. That was just the method that I used. But everything that I revised and scripted were basically all manifested. Of course, though, to manifest change in the way that I was treated by professors and just people in general, I had to actually acknowledge that I am enough, that I don't gotta do extra work, extra fixing to get compliments, to be favored, to be acknowledged. Because me as my original self and whatever I draw since I did art in college are complete, are perfection. If there are any changes to be added, they are additional choices. I also manifested a lot of canceled classes and Zoom classes. I started manifesting my desired school life when it was the end of 2022. So you know, COVID was basically over. There is no need for online classes, but I didn't settle for less. I wanted all my liberal arts courses to be online. I wanted my core courses, is that what you call them? The major courses that are not the electives, to also be on Zoom. And I manifested it, like I really did. I also got inspired to continue to manifest storms, because after the first one, I was inspired to manifest more storms that wouldn't actually affect anything at all, because I was also living there, but I just wanted canceled classes, and somehow they kept manifesting. There were classes canceled because of heavy rain, of course not enough to damage properties or people, but they just want to be cautious, so they canceled. I remember too, there was one time that class was online because they were fixing the aircon. Like, if you want something, the 3D is going to make reasons to support that and make them happen for you. I'm probably gonna make a part 2 of the school manifestations video because it's too much. I still haven't talked about the dorm, the money, quite a lot of things. So yeah, I'll be talking about that in another video. Since school is starting soon for most students, if you were stressed as a student, I hope this video can help you, because if I had this video when I was younger, I would have manifested an easy school life way earlier. One of the affirmations I used for manifesting that easy school life was, school is just a vacation spot for me. School is just a playground for me. And I think one of the major reasons why I was successful with this school life manifestation is because I persisted in not identifying as a student. I thought of school as only like a really small percentage of my life, like student, that's not me. I actually did seriously think about like quitting college, but by that time I already was 2 years in. So I just made the decision that, okay, fine, I'll complete this, but I won't identify as a student because that's not me. Like, I'm just someone that has the privilege to go to school, that has the privilege to pay to go to school. And so I'll complete it, get the qualifications, but I'll make this school life easy for myself. And that's it. I think that's all I want to say for this video. If you're interested in coaching, all the details are down below. I also have other offers. I think by now, as I upload this video, YouTube membership is already approved and has started. So both YouTube membership and Patreon have extra content. I actually recently made a video in audio mode with captions talking about why you are irreplaceable, why you are the chosen one.
Original cannot ever be replaced. There are so many designer brand knockoffs, and yeah, there will be a crowd of people that would actually buy the knockoffs, but in the end, the general public is still seeing that original designer brand as the value. If you think you can be replaced, that is impossible. Nobody can replace you. They can only replace you if you assume and give them that meaning that they can be a replacement.
And I plan to do more audios over on those two channels. I don't know what to call them, memberships. I also post my success stories, affirmation tapes, like tons of extra content over there. So do check it out if you're interested. As usual, all our success stories from our diamonds are going to be posted over here on Instagram, and you can send me success stories if you have them, just so we can share it with everybody and have them know whatever they want are possible too. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share so more people can watch this video. Also, comment something down below so we can chat and talk and be besties. I will see you in the next video.